Hi, I'm Maria. When I was 22 years old, I met my boyfriend Michael. Michael was a year older than me, and he was 23. I was working in a cafe at that time, and Michael was studying software engineering, but he didn't have a good job or a good financial situation. The important thing was that me and Michael loved each other way too much and didn't really care about our money situation. Michael asked me to live with him after 2 years of dating, and I immediately told him yes, ignoring our financial status and that we might get into trouble because of it later. The reason I said yes was because I always believed that in order to have a good life, both of you and your significant other should try for it. Anyway, we lived with each other for 2 years. Michael was able to design and create a good application after working for days and nights and finally made so much money out of it. But his behavior started to change. The way how he was dressing or even flirting with girls. It almost felt like he would have done this already if the possibility was there. But things have started to change. He would constantly waste his money like there was no tomorrow, and he wouldn't spend a dollar on me like I never existed in the first place. Completely ignoring the fact that we were living together. He was getting aggressive and would start a drama for little excuses. The worst part was that he was literally cheating on me, and I noticed it. He would get home so late at nights. I would stay up and cry the whole night waiting for him to get home. There was a time that he was super late, so I got furious and yelled at him, "You're so selfish! You forgot that when you had nothing in this life, I was the only one who helped you to be successful. Have you forgotten that?" He shrugged and said, "You helped me? I helped myself. You didn't even finish college. If you're so upset, you can just leave this house right now." I didn't say anything and rushed to my room and slammed the door shut. After a few weeks, he made a deal, aka a contract for millions of dollars with a company. A wise man would make a great life with all of that money. He could even save up the rest too. But he didn't do it. He packed his belongings and left the house. We have officially separated from one another. After Michael left, I got depressed. Sometimes I would cry so loud at nights that even the neighbors could hear me. I had to work double shifts again to make a living for myself. On the other hand, I couldn't live in this house anymore. I had to move to another house, or I better say, a basement in the poorest neighborhood. I lived like this for a year. I saw Michael in the street with a girl once. I followed him to his car. Oh my god, that's such a nice car! It was a super luxury car. Out of curiosity, I chased him until I got to his house. It was a very big house. When he got in, I took a few steps closer to get to one of the windows and looked inside. After 20 minutes, I saw 3 girls there, 4 in total. I don't want to get into details about what I saw. It was disgusting. The man who I helped to improve now totally forgot his past. I started crying right there, and after a while, I left that place. I felt so bad for myself. I wasted a few years of my life. Wish I was married to him at least. In that case, I could have had half of his money. But now I have nothing. The worst thing is that I don't trust men at all. I'm so scared of going out on a date with one. Whenever someone asks me out, I would always say no. I don't know for how long this is gonna continue, but I hope things get better as soon as possible.